a lot of people think work is being a slave and money is evil, or the level of your money, your relationship is the level you'll have in your life. So that's the 80%. That 80%, Martine, is who you are. If you do not change that 80%, any tool you'll use after, it'll always bring you to that thermostat, that level. You put that thermostat to that level, it'll always come back, no matter what you do.
And now the science proves with the epigenetic that we have in our blood the memory of the generation, the feeling of generation, the feeling with money, the same kind of fear, same kind of thoughts, relationship, the same kind of voices, this paradigm in our blood, in our mindset, in our belief system. Before understanding that, did you work hard?
Yep.
A lot?
Yeah.
Did you have the result you wanted?
No.
Why? Bonjour, girl. Let's take a ride together. And today we're going to talk about a principle, a law that's going to bring success and wealth in your life. It's the law 80-20. And this is a law that is very important to understand for your success. It's a law we apply in our own life and we apply with our clients in coaching. Allen, this law is so important to understand to bring more finances, more success in your life.
Absolutely. Everything is laws. So when you learn to work with these laws, you'll get a lot more results and less working. And I'm sure somebody out there wants to work less and have the laws work for you. And today I'm going to explain a few things that if you walk with those laws and you dance with these laws and you know how to work them, naturally your work will be a lot less, muscle work, muscle.
This is very important because like the law of gravity, if you understand the law, it's going to protect you and it's going to bring success in your life. And this is what we have to understand with the law of 80-20. I know a lot of people, they talk about 80-20, but it's, for our case, we understand that the foundation of our success is the 80%. And 80% is your mindset, is the way you perceive things, is your identity, is your belief system, is who you are. And if you don't understand and you don't work on yourself about that to increase the level of your belief system and your identity, you can try to do all the 20% that is the mechanic, and we're going to come back with that, but you're not gonna succeed because the 20% mechanic, it's not gonna really propose your success. And the 80%, Allen, this is the foundation we work in our own life to go higher and higher, progress to progress, but we work also with our clients.
Absolutely. Your relationship with money and with work, a lot of people think work is being a slave and money is evil, or the level of your money, your relationship is the level you'll have in your life. So that's the 80%. That 80%, Martine, is who you are. If you do not change that 80%, any tool you'll use after, it'll always bring you to that thermostat, that heating level. You put that thermostat to that level, it'll always come back, no matter what you do. The tools are there to activate who you are. So the 80% is right up here, Martine. It's all your mindset.
It's your mindset, and something that we really, since 25 years, Allen and I, we just received this kind of revelation that everything is cyclical, paradigms. And all this influence that comes from generation and our culture, environment, education that we received, and now the science proves with the epigenetic that we have in our blood the memory of the generation, the feeling of generation, the feeling with money, the same kind of fear, same kind of thoughts, relationship, the same kind of voices, this paradigm in our blood, in our mindset, in our belief system. And if we don't understand this principle, that is the 80%, that we're going to manifest always the same thing, because we manifest not what we want, we manifest who we are.
That's right.
And the 80% is who we are. And if we don't work on that, and you cannot conquer what you don't identify. You don't identify this kind of voices. You don't identify this kind of feeling, emotion, and you're going to be stuck to reproduce always the same thing. And just, to finish this part. This is why so many people, they take so many courses and all kind of, online video courses, whatever. And they have a lot of knowledge, but they don't succeed because they're stuck with this paradigm in their life.
Yeah, a lot of people are very intelligent, but they don't have no wisdom. So wisdom comes with the laws on how to doing things, how to build. Because you were saying something interesting, because you manifest who you are in your mind. And we've seen that so many times. We've got so many examples. The difference between a musician working in bars and the big artists like Elton John and all these guys, Bon Jovi. What's the difference between the both of them? It's who they are, that core, that 80%. I'll give the same $20 bill, Martine, to two different people, and it'll go in a different path. It's not going to end up in the same place. It's not going to be spent the same way, because who they are is going to drive that tool into a certain direction, Martine. That's why it is important what direction you want to manifest. So the tools, we've got that. We bring people in, we change their mindset, and then we say, okay, I'll give you the all-included, because the all-included, I'll give you everything. You come in. Because most people, their mindset, their 80% cannot deal with that 20%. And they don't have the time to invest in years to get there. So that's how they come to us here in Arizona. We build their 80%, and then we put the tools in, and then they explode, right?
One of our clients today said, I just look at all the work and I can just see that it was impossible to do all that, and maybe never.
Yeah, because we're asking, if they were satisfied, and they said, how long it could have taken you to do this? And they said, not even 10 years, because I would have got discouraged and I would have let go before all this. Because that's what happens, is a lot of people are buying tools and ways to doing things, and how to program this, or do a website and do whatever. The thing is that 80% is not to the level where they want to go. So they get stuck in all of this muscle thing. And their mind is not ready. They can't deal with all that pressure, how to do these emails, how to connect with a funnel, social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, TikTok. It's too much. You can't be good everywhere. So first of all, the first thing we do is work on this, the mind, or else you're going to manifest the same thing over and over again. I don't know how many people came to us before, and they didn't do the work we told them to do, and they're right back where they were years ago. So if you want to manifest millions, I'm talking millions. A lot of people talk about millions, Martine. How do you see that? Oh, I want to be a millionaire. Okay. Who you got to be to get there? You got to be there before you get there. So who are you? What are you doing? What are your skill sets? What's that DNA inside of you, Martine?
Exactly, because like you said, you have to be there before you get there. Then you have to work on yourself to manifest this life. But one principle, one law we discovered to help us to manifest wealth, money, success is the power of connection. Mm-hmm. And this law, this is why we're talking about the 80-20. 80 is not just psychology, it's all the spiritual law, the law of success. If you understand this, because when you talk about belief system is one law, the identity, the thermostat we're saying, it's a law.
Yeah.
At the same time, the law of connection, it's another law that is part of the 80%. What is the law of connection? It's like electricity. You don't see the connection, but you see the manifestation. And the people, they don't realize really the power of connection.
Yeah.
When we connect with somebody, what the person there has in his life will have an impact in your life, good or bad, in different area. And when you connect with people, they have a certain level, a higher level, of manifestation and you connect with them, you will start to manifest more.
Yep.
And it's why when our clients come in Arizona and they're around us for a week, full time, because our team is there,
Yep.
but we're showing up every day and we help to build the right concepts, strategies, mindset talking, the time that the rest of our team do mechanics for them, you know?
Yep.
Then the fact that people that connect, they start to manifest, they start to think differently, to see differently, feel differently, and the power of connection is higher than just what I'm saying, thinking, feeling. It has a power of manifestation, and this is part. If you seek to go higher and accelerate the result with the 80%, take the decision to connect with people. They have the fruit. They have this power of manifesting in their life, and you will see. You're going to start to manifest another level in your life.
Yeah, you'll look at the Bronx, the people in that environment, no matter if you give them the best tools, if they're not mentored the right way and not connected, they will stay in the Bronx. They're going to have a hard time getting out of there, even if you give them the tools. So it's all with connection, environment, the people surrounding you, the mindset. It's all about words and how you see things. You don't do it the same way if you're down there and up here. You don't see the problem as the same way as somebody to a different level. So that's the 80%. So that's why when they connect with us, they come with us, they understand how we think. They're in an environment that everything that's surrounding them is us, right? So when they're in our surroundings, they start thinking differently, feeling differently, seeing, okay, I can do this. Oh, it's not that complicated. I should have done this a long time ago. So Martine, I know that women are a lot stuck into that paradigm cycle of generations. They think that because they have no support, they're stuck there. No, a lot of women come down from Paris, from all over the place, Canada, because they want to come out of their environment and connect with ours, and then they start shifting, and then they start making money.
Absolutely. Then this is principle. Alan, when many years ago we discovered this principle that changed our life.
Yeah.
We were both believers, and the law of God governed the earth. And when we start to understand the law, it started to change everything.
Yeah.
Because before understanding that, did you work hard?
Yep.
A lot?
Yeah.
Did you have the result you wanted?
No.
Why?
The laws that I was breaking. Because if you don't work with the law will break you. Simple, right?
Yeah, if you break the law will break you. Then this is why in some area in your life, if you see some part that it's not working, and you have the same paradigm pattern all the time, it's because you're breaking some law. And you can stay victim and say, no, it's not me, it's life, it's the government, it's my boss, it's my spouse, it's my parents, it's my But you can stay there, and you can decide to just try to find all reasons in the world, or you take responsibility. Your success is your duty, and you decide what I'm doing. That's some law maybe I don't know, and I need to learn that to see a different result in my life. This is something that we started to ask ourselves. It's not your intelligence. It's not about your potential. It's about the law is fair for everybody. The law of gravity, no matter your age, no matter what your background, no matter your color, no matter your gender, it's working for everybody. And we started to take responsibility to learn this law. And it started to change everything because we were both hardworking people. And this is a 20%, the mechanic. You can do. But if you don't learn this law, you will be stuck at the same place. It's why our clients, we apply the 80-20. Because I don't believe that it's just spiritual. We need to do stuff in the natural. We need to do the right move, the right action in the natural, and to have the right tools and to have the right skills to increase in our life. And this is why we offer that to our clients. We offer everything included, all included. And this is, but the 80%, you can ask somebody to do your website or your funnel or to do your campaign, but if the 80% is not right, the rest will not work. And this is what we decided to learn many years ago in our life, and everything started to change.
Absolutely. That's why we give the turnkey, because it's all included, and 80% has to be fixed. Because when we put those tools into their lives, we fix everything up, and everything they need, emails, whatever, socials. If they're not fit here, if you're not top shape here, you will lose that investment. So we take this very seriously.
Oh yeah.
Very seriously, because we know that that person has to come out at the other end, another person, another DNA, another identity. We got to shift and go get that real person inside, because who you are now is maybe not the real you, right? You were brought up in an environment, working, and maybe that's not really you. So that's right there is the 80%. How can you be that person? Because there's different levels, Martine. There's millionaires. There's those that got 10 million. There's those that achieve 100 million, 200 million. There's billionaires. It's all a different level of mind. Some people have a couple condos, they do a little bit of Airbnb, and others have hundreds and hundreds of doors that they're renting, billions of dollars in real estate. So it's all about the 80%. Because if you're not afraid of something, Martine, what's going to happen? You'll go for it.
Yeah.
Because your faith is there. You're solid. No, I'll learn. I'll learn the process. I'll go through. I'll fix whatever I have to fix. You're becoming that person in the future, Martine.
Exactly, and you need to synergize the two wells, the
Yeah.
80 with the 20. You need to do that,
Yeah.
because you're not going to create results. When we change the way we are, the mindset, our belief system, our feeling, this paradigm, these voices, and maybe you're watching this video right now and you have some voices telling you it's not for you, it's too late, nobody succeeded in your family, who do you think you are? Oh, you just dream and color and you're never going to succeed. Look around you. See all these voices, and these voices of doubt, fear, try to push you down. This is what I'm talking. This is what we are talking about, the 80%. And this is why we need to change that. And to finish this part, I just want to say, we learn with our client, because before Allen, sometimes we're doing just the mindset or just the mechanic.
Yeah.
But we realized we didn't obtain the result exactly we wanted. The mindset, if you have a team around you and you have some technical, mechanical help around you, it's fine. You need to still invest in good coaching for your mindset to increase from 7 figures to 8 figures and 9 figures and more, and accelerate the results. You need that. At the same time, some people, they just invest in the mechanic and they don't have the right mindset. For sure, you need both. And this is why when our people need some mechanic, we want to be sure to include the mindset too. Because the thermostat, your belief system, your way you are, the paradigm will bring you to the same place. Then this is why the synergy of the two, it's so powerful. With the right mechanic, with the right coaching for the right mindset to elevate your games. Because if you don't do that, you're going to repeat the same level of your game all the time.
Very important. So, there's a link somewhere down around that video if you're interested, because there's a lot of people that are stuck at 100K, 150K, between 100 and 200, and they're overwhelmed with their work. I mean, they don't have even 5 minutes for themselves, and they don't know how to get out of that cycle. So that's why they come to us. We put all the strategies, concepts, we help them out. and we put a system, because we've got a system that works. We got a lot of clients that are there to say our system works. You need a system, because if your system is not working or it's brought you to a certain level and you're stuck there, you need a new system, and that's what we bring in people's lives. But we have to become that person in the future.
Absolutely.
With the right system, and then we'll go.
Absolutely. And this is why when people they start to work with us, we have your back. Then that means we want you to succeed. We want the result. We want to create the result in your life. Then we are there and we push with you. We walk with you. We think with you. And we want to see you winning again and again and again. Then we're glad to have you in this Let's Take a Ride podcast episode. And if you like it, please like, comment. Do you have some dreams? Do you want to fulfill a higher level in your life? What is your struggle? We want to know. Then we bless you. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay connected with us, to be notified every time we upload a new video. We bless you, and we see you in the next video. Let's take a ride. Bye-bye.